Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself Anjali, I am studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. And today's my topic is chemistry, in that corrosion. First we discuss about what is corrosion. Corrosion is the deterioration of material by chemical interaction with their environment. The term corrosion sometimes also applied to degradation of plastic, concrete and wood, but generally refers to metals. Let us see basic types of corrosion. There are two types of corrosion: dry corrosion and wet corrosion. Let us brief about dry corrosion. Dry corrosion, also called as chemical corrosion, the direct chemical reaction of environment or atmospheric gases or inorganic liquids with metal surfaces. There are three types of chemical corrosion. The first one is oxidation corrosion, corrosion by other gases, liquid metal corrosion, and wet corrosion. It is also called as electrochemical corrosion. The electrochemical corrosion occurs when a conducting liquid is in contact with a metal, or when two dissimilar metals or alloys are immersed partially in the solution. Corrosion occurs due to the presence of anodic and cathodic areas. At anode, oxidation reaction takes place. Oxidation means liberation of electrons. At cathode, reduction reaction takes place. Reduction means gaining of electrons. There are two types of corrosions. First one is a differential metal corrosion or galvanic corrosion, and differential aeration corrosion. In differential aeration corrosion we have waterline corrosion and pitting corrosion. Let us brief about differential metal corrosion or galvanic corrosion. Daniel cell is the best example for galvanic corrosion. This corrosion occurs when different metals are in contact and exposed to corrosive atmosphere. The metal which has higher electrode potential value will form anode and undergoes corrosion, and the metal which has lower electrode potential, it behaves as cathode and it is protected. For example, zinc and copper, which are oxides of which are used in Daniel cell. Here zinc has higher electrode potential, it undergoes corrosion, and copper has lower electrode potential, which is protected. Here anode and cathode reaction are mentioned. At anodic, gaining of electron, at liberation of electron taking place, that is zinc is converted into its ion by liberating 2 electrons. At cathode, copper gains 2 electrons to become copper metal. Galvanic corrosion over. And second one is differential aeration corrosion. Differential aeration corrosion is a type of corrosion that occurs when oxygen concentration vary across the metal surface. The varying concentration of oxygen creates an anode and cathode. On the metal surface, preferably anodic portion undergoes corrosion, less O2, also called anode. Water more, that is O2 concentration is more. Cathode iron metal in contact with less oxygen, anode metal in contact with more oxygen. Cathode anode oxidation, cathode reduction. Anode oxidation, cathode reduction. This type of corrosion occurs when two different concentration of oxygen is present. And this type, example, an iron rod partially dipped in water. The part of the metal which is exposed to less oxygen concentration act as anode, which undergoes oxidation as shown in the figure. The part which is exposed to more oxygen concentration act as cathode, which is protected. The cathodic region undergoes corrosion and anodic region undergoes corrosion, and cathodic region remains unaffected. The reactions may be represented as follows. At anode, we can see that metal is converted into its ion by liberating n number of electrons. At cathode, water reacts with excess of oxygen plus 4 electron to gives 4 OH minuses. And next one is pitting corrosion. When corrosion starts on a metal surface, at certain spots they become less open to the oxygen, with the result that corrosion proceeds faster at those very spot, making deeper and deeper cavities. Pitting corrosion can be explained on the basis of differential aeration. The pit created becomes deeper, its bottom becomes less open to oxygen, which makes it more anodic. The part which has higher oxygen concentration is cathodic. The part which has lower oxygen concentration is anodic. In figure we can see the picture of pitting corrosion. And the next one is waterline corrosion. The concentration of oxygen dissolved in water is greater at the surface than the deeper down. The causes formation of concentration cell. Anode is the lower portion, cathode is the water level. Due to the poor conductivity of water, the ions just below the water level are available for reaction. The metal corrodes just below the water level. How to control the corrosion? Corrosion occurs when a metal in suitable corrosive medium, and rate of corrosion depends on the anodic and cathodic reactions. If either of the reaction is prevented, the rate of corrosion is decreased. Metal can prevented from corrosion by several methods: by isolating it or by blocking either of the reaction. This is called as corrosion control. The following are the techniques used to control the corrosion. The first one is metal coating. A method of depositing a layer of metal over a substrate which protects the metal from corrosion is also called as metal coating. Ideal properties of metallic coatings are: it is more resistant to attack, do not accelerate local corrosion at defects, good physical properties, elasticity, hardness, compatible with fabrication of complete components, uniform thickness, pore free. And next one is galvanizing. Galvanizing is the process of coating metal surface such as iron with zinc metal. Galvanizing of iron is an example of anodic metal coating on the surface of the cathodic metal. Solvent cleaning, alkali cleaning, water wash, molten zinc covered with NH4Cl plus ZnCl2, pickling 10% of H2SO4. The process of galvanizing is galvanization is carried out by hot dipping method as shown in the figure. It involves the following steps. The metal surface is washed with organic solvents to remove organic matter on the surface. Rust is removed by washing with dilute sulfuric acid H2SO4. Finally, the article is washed with water and air dried. The article is then dipped in the bath of molten zinc. Molten zinc is covered with a flux of ammonium chloride to prevent oxidation of molten zinc. Thank you guys for watching my video. Please like and subscribe. Please support me.